Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Thursday afternoon. I almost said nighttime, but it's not quite nighttime. It's about 4 o'clock, 4:30, and it's nice outside today. I didn't find much at the thrift store Tuesday. The only thing I really found was a Brookstone massager, the type that you have. It's this massager that has these big leather straps on it, and you can put it over your neck, and it's heavy duty. I paid like $6 and some change, and I threw it up there for $59.99. So it looks like they sell okay, so we'll see what happens. And the only other thing I found there Tuesday was a Harris Tweed teddy bear. It was a sweet little girl teddy bear, and it had a nice 100% wool Harris Tweed dress on it, made in Scotland. Harris Tweed makes a lot of wool caps, like vintage type stuff, and this particular item wasn't vintage, but it looks like they're selling for about $30-$40 from the UK. So there were none here, so I just put mine up for $25 plus $5 shipping, and I'm hoping I can sell it. It was only 85 cents. I realized I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. I think it has a lot to do with when I got locked out of Josh's Chaos. I just kind of lost the motivation to make a lot of videos. I mean, I had like 48 subscribers. It took me like 4 months to get those. I felt like I was really starting to belong, and then all of a sudden I got locked out, and now even some of the subscribers don't even know that I'm not there anymore. They're probably just thinking I just quit making videos, and that's not the case. And it's not even like I can make a video now to go on there and say, hey, come over to ISO Big Nugget. I really think Google handled this situation wrong. I feel like they should have an 800 number where I can call and talk to somebody. And if they're really concerned about verifying who I am, maybe I could send them an ID. But then again, I thought about it. Maybe this is just the universe telling me that I should be focusing on other things like eBay, or things I like to talk about. So I've decided I'm still going to make videos. I'm just not going to do them nearly as much. And I'm just going to talk about things I like talking about, like finding nuggets. I have a YouTube channel under my name, and I'm thinking about like telling stories about it, or maybe like talking about some personal things. I'm not sure if you guys would be interested in that, but it'd be like just some more personal things. But anyway, since it was such a nice day today, I decided to shoot over to the thrift store. And it was like 60 degrees today, 62 degrees. I actually ended up having to take off my sweatshirt, and I've just been rolling around in this t-shirt that I got in the mail the other day. So just kind of enjoying the weather. I'm also starting to make plans to definitely head down to South Carolina now that it's warming up. I really want to be in the mix this year. I want to get some merchandise, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to doing some stuff, hitting those bin stores, hitting a lot of garage sales, hitting the thrift stores on a regular basis. Just spending a few months just gathering inventory. I just want to have some good time. I actually ended up finding some really good items at the thrift stores today, including more than a thrift. But I'm getting ready to go have supper with Mr. K. And then we're going to watch a little bit of televisione. And then I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go back to the light table and show you guys what I found. I've already brought most of it out here today and photographed it outside since it was such a beautiful day. So all I really need to do is list it. And I mean, that almost never happens, guys. Usually when I buy stuff, it just goes right to the death pile. And I'm trying to do away with that, I'm probably always going to have a death pile because that's just the nature of my game anyway. I just buy a lot of stuff. I like to buy stuff that I think I can sell. It's just me. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to shoot out of here for a little bit, and I'll come back to you later, and we'll see what I did find today. We'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, what's happening, guys? It's about 11 o'clock. It is Thursday evening, and I just got back to the light table. Anyway, as promised, I did want to show you guys what I found at the old thrift store today. This ended up being a mix between More Than a Thrift and Salvation Army. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, he finally found something at not a damn thing. Yes, I did. I got this fella right here. It's a sealed copy of Sorry Sliders. It's new old stock from 2008. And it looks like it's selling for around $35 free shipping. I paid $4.50 for it at the More Than the Thrift store. I probably won't make a whole lot. I'll probably get like 15 bucks for it after all is said and done, but that's pretty good. And sealed stuff sells really well for me. I picked up this Cooper glove over at the Salvation Army today. It was 85 cents with discount. And it's pretty used. It's pretty well used, but looks like they're selling for about $15 plus shipping. So you know me, guys. I'll always take a $10 bill. I found this little vintage ravioli press. It's kind of cool. It's made. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's made in Italy, and it's definitely vintage. It was like 40 cents, like 50 cents minus the 15%, so 40 something cents, and I'm not actually sure how much I'll sell this for, but I do really well with like vintage utensils and like made in Italy stuff. I should be able to get like between 12 and 15 for it. I picked this sealed puzzle up at the Salvation Army for $2.55. It's new old stock, and I think it was selling for like 15 plus shipping. And I found another puzzle. There was a bunch of like Thomas Kincaid puzzles and stuff there, sealed. They were all $3, but the only ones that looked like they were worth any money were that one and this one. I think this is like 20, like between 15 and 20 plus shipping. I found this butter maker, and it's still sealed in the original package, and it was $3.40, and it looks like they're selling for about 25 with free shipping. So I'll probably try to get like 25 with free shipping. I found this really nice Pampered Chef stoneware tray, I guess. And it definitely has some wear, it has some spots, but these do really well. It's part of the Family Heritage Collection, and believe it or not, these actually have sold comps for about $30 plus shipping. So I've had to pay about $5.10. So I should be able to make probably $20 or more on this. I thought these were a pretty good score. These are actually like, they're like Lazy Susan vintage Rubbermaid turntables. It's got that straight up vintage Rubbermaid with a number and everything. This is 27, 25, 13. And there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 green and 1 tan. And they were all 50 cents a piece. So all 5 of those were $2.50 minus 15%. I'm not sure what the math on that is. But it looks like they sell for pretty good money. I could probably get about $30 or $40 if I sell those in a set. So I was happy to do it. I also picked up this little Apple iPod over at the More Than a Thrift. It was $5. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've actually got one on my personal shelf right there. I've got a couple of them. This is kind of the thing I'll buy for $5 or less if I find one at a thrift store or garage sale. Especially since it came with the little charging cable. I don't really know how much they sell for, but if I had to guess, I would say maybe 20 bucks, maybe a little bit more. But I usually just always pick them up if I find them. Apple products are usually pretty hot. But I would have to say probably the score of the day was at the More Than a Thrift store. And what it is this Nesco Jetstream oven. And guys, I actually spent about half an hour trying to figure out how to get this thing working. Because if the parts aren't put on in a particular way, this thing will not work. You'll think it's broken. But I ended up getting it working. The problem I was having was there's these 2 extra parts, and I couldn't figure out what they were, and so I just started looking on the internet, and I really don't even still know what they are, but they're going to be included, and this thing has all its paperwork. I did turn it on. It heats up really nicely. Really nice machine. It's got to be clean though. It's very dirty, and I don't mind cleaning it up. But as you guys can see, this is a vintage one. This is the 4000 TW. I believe it's from 1991, and they sell for really good money. This one sold for $140. There's different ones. They sell for good money. I think this actually might be a rare one. Here's another one. This sold for $144. The only reason I really knew about this particular item was because I have sold one time. I picked one up at Savers probably about a year ago. It was about $12 or $15, and I sold it for like $100. And it sold actually pretty fast. So that might be something to look out for if you guys do find one. I'm looking to get this thing cleaned, listed, and boxed up within the next day or two, because I could really use that cash. I had to spend $12 for it at the More Than a Thrift, but that was fine. That was fine for me. I should make over $100 on this, so that'll be really good for me. I'm going to try to get some of this stuff listed on eBay tonight. I did have to spend $70 at the pump today, and I didn't even fill up the van. That was like 3/4 of a tank. My van holds like 32 gallons at $2.69 a gallon. I just can't understand why the gas is so high. It feels like just a couple months ago the gas was like $2 a gallon, and now it's like $2.69. It's crazy. I'm just not doing a lot of driving, really. Just working on getting stuff listed. I don't know, I might go thrifting tomorrow. Depends how I feel. Anyway, guys, it was nice talking to you. We'll talk soon, and you guys have a great day.